Hello, my name is Dr. Joshua Knowles. I'm a doctor of chiropractic here in Singapore, and I work at Natural Healings. And today we're here to talk a little bit about back pain. A high percentage of low back pain or back pain in general is caused by poor posture. Now, when we're looking at our patients, we want to see ears right above the shoulders, shoulders right above the hips, and hips right above the ankles to keep the body in a nice alignment. So that's what we want to look for. And hopefully our patients will have a good lordotic curve in the low back and also here in the neck. Now we won't be able to see that unless we have x-rays, and that's why we're here to talk to you about the iZEST. Okay, so when we speak about the normal healthy position of the spine, what we're talking about are three distinct curves, one in the low back, one in the mid back, and especially here in the neck. These curves, they act like springs that hold the weight of the body and help absorb tension. All right. And when we're speaking about having perfect posture, as we looked at earlier, when the ears are above the shoulders and shoulders are above the hips and hips are above the ankles, we have these nice curves. And from the front, we want to see the spine nice and straight, because straight is strong. If our spine deviates over to one side in the top or even in the bottom, that's going to put excess wear and tear and excess stress on those areas of the spine. In today's modern world, the people who have the most frequent low back pain or back pain in general are people who are in compromised sitting positions for the majority of the day. Office workers, people who do labor type of work, or maybe the muscles will get sore and tense while in awkward positions, or people who are just sitting for the majority of the day. Students, drivers, and even housework and that type of thing can really add up to the stress and tension in our back, especially if we don't have the proper curves in our spine. So here we have the iZEST back stretch, which is composed of a curvature here that mimics the low back or the lumbar curvature of the spine, which is here to help train the ligaments, tendons, and muscles of the spine to get back into the proper position. Now, in addition to the stretching effect, we also have 10 magnetic points here with 4,200 gauze for a magnetic field that penetrates deep within to the spine and to the surrounding musculature to help stimulate and promote blood circulation and flow of energy through the spine. So as we can see, the application for the use of the iZEST back stretch is rather easy. As we see, we have our model here, and she's laying supine on top of the device. The middle of her lumbar curvature is right at the apex of the curve of the iZEST back stretch. And now her body weight is actually doing the work. So it's a passive exercise. Now her ligaments, tendons, and muscles are being trained to get into the proper position and take away that stress and tension that's built up over the years. As we can see, the curvature of the lumbar spine is at the apex of the curve of the iZEST back stretch. And with the application, as easy as it is, all we need is 20 minutes of her laying on top of the device 1 to 2 times a day to get the best results.